But the venogram is a representation of where the vascular supply has been compromised, either due to pathology or due to excessive load or all the above. And those compromised areas then influence the growth rate of the sole, the wall, the medial, lateral, quarter, the bars, the heels, the frog. The whole foot is destined to stay alive and continue to grow with the blood supply. And being able to pinpoint areas of compromise and sort out how you can mechanically enhance those areas to enhance healing is a farrier's job and a veterinary's job. So they have to work together. And the farrier that's working with a horse that walks down but his venogram is off scale, he may be blamed for a shoeing job that went sour because this thing was off scale on the inside before he started. So it's the farriers that I'm working with in training, they become very interested in what the veterinarian is finding on the venogram because it directly influences the success that they can have or the failures that they can face. So it's the best information that you can find to help develop your mechanical plan or even your treatment plan. And why so many of the vet schools are reluctant to even attempt to learn this, it's beyond me. I really find it fascinating that so many top schools are reluctant to understand what the venogram can tell them. It's got a great story. One of the most helpful tools I think that we have as a veterinarian. Of course, the venogram, to my knowledge, is the only way that we can quantitatively, repeatedly look at the biomechanics of how load influences the patencies of vessels. However, we all know that the patency of vessels is the life flow of every cell in a human body as well as every animal. And just simply being able to see how you can mechanically enhance the blood supply to areas that are deprived, it's incredibly exciting for me because as a farrier, it just opens up a whole new panacea of options that before we never had available. And likewise, it allows me to save animals' lives with laminitis that other people struggle with simply because they're not looking at the blood supply. And I compared it this morning to colic. Everybody knows how big an emergency colic can be. And it's all about blood supply, and we know how to monitor it. We know when to cut, we know when not to cut, we know when it's all over, and the foot's the same way. It's a red alert emergency when you have compromised blood flow to the foot.